jolly sailor, man.
No, it's you tripping. There's absolutely no parking anywhere. Welcome back to the channel, guys. You find us in Skegness on the east coast of England.
Yes, Skegness, the home of chip shops, more chip shops, arcades, candy floss, donuts, and about every much I'm going to be eating in the next 48 hours.
That's not why we've come to Skegness. We've come to Skegness to get on the coast, see how the other side of the country live, because we're always in Blackpool and Motorhome, and so we're going to have a good look round Skegness and see what it's all about.
So come along with us and let's see if we can get some battered sausages.
So we're just going past this tower. It's a roundabout in the middle of Skegness, and I'm wondering why there's a door in that tower.
The only thing we know is it's a clock tower, and the reason why we know that because there's a clock on it, isn't there? So, but that's probably to access the workings of the clock.
I'm going to say, what if they go up there to, yeah, but would you put a door on it?
I don't know, you need to get in it. You must be able to get in it, so.
It's a bit random, isn't it?
Well, first of all, we're going to have a walk down and have a look at what colour the sea is.
Why is it going to be any different colour to normal?
On our last videos you were seen on the south coast, the sea was quite
nice
and clean, wasn't it? We used to go to Butlins years ago, which is about 2 or 3 miles further up the coast, if that. You can probably walk here, but it's a bit of a trek. And Butlins, as you know, is well known for cheap getaways, isn't it? Cheap holidays.
Not anymore, I don't think, Mark.
Well, probably not.
But I'm just looking around here now. Can you see on the front they've got like some kind of fun fair for kids? Look at that over there, it's called Altitude. I think you have to walk round that.
Yeah, it looks like it's
got Mark Ritt all over it, hasn't it, really?
Like a Bear Grylls type thing, isn't it?
A Bear Grylls.
Can I get some fish and chips?
No, we've just had breakfast. So we've just got down to the front and it's gorgeous, isn't it? What a lovely, wow, they've done this up tremendously. Yeah. Really, really nice. I'll show you around. All block paving, loads of room, and a big massive car park over there. A what?
Slush. Do you want a slush?
A slush? I couldn't think of it worse. Oh, look at the slushes though. Jaeger bomb, Malibu, vodka and pink gin slush. Yeah. Get one of those for kids. Oh, they do Copperberg as well, Mark. God, you've got waffle bars, hot chocolate bars, ice cream, alcoholic slush. He's in his absolute heaven here, aren't you, Mark?
I know. Let's go and have a look down here then, and see what colour that sea is. Okay.
I can't imagine it being anything but brown. Can you?
Look at this, look, 4 donuts for £2.50. I've never seen them so cheap.
4 donuts for £2. Look at these sundaes here. Ooh, look at them.
Shall we get some donuts, see what I like?
In a bit. Oh, sand looks nice, the beach looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's massive.
See, when we've been here before, we never really bothered with the beach years ago, did we? When we came here years ago.
No, because we're always busy.
Yeah, but we never really come down here.
Donkeys, £4 each. That's cheap for a donkey, innit? Can you take it home for that, £4?
Yeah. Have a donkey burger.
Oh God.
To be honest though, it's what we're seeing up to press is quite cheap, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're not going to be able to see because it's right out. Well, I've been left here while Mark's gone back to the van to go to the toilet because he's busting. So, but I've spotted the Jolly Roger Adventure Golf. I wonder if I can get him to persuade him to go on there with me because I absolutely love adventure golf. Look what I found. They put a statue of you up on Skegness, Mark.
Oh, it's a jolly sailor, man.
No, it's you tripping or falling, and it's near water as well. Look, oh, looks like you. And you've got green on like him as well. What is it anyway? I don't know what it's all about. Definitely you. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Is it? I still think it's Mark.
Skegness is so bracing.
Bracing?
Yeah.
It's one word for it, isn't it?
Look at clock tower.
$18.99 that clock tower.
Can you remember him doing it, Lisa?
a bit over the top, isn't it?
Well worth me trying a battered sausage, isn't it?
Shivvy me timbers. Splice the main brace. Crowd all round.
Right next to that statue, they've got the Jolly Fisherman, and it's the same picture up there, Mark.
It looks a bit like a Wetherspoons one, it's not, is it?
We haven't seen a Wetherspoons yet, have we?
No, I don't think there is one here, is there, to be honest?
That's going to be a shocker. First place we've been where there's no Wetherspoons. There must be. There must be one somewhere.
There might be, I don't know.
But there's so many other places you can eat and drink here, it don't really matter.
Oh, it's all fish and chips all the way, isn't it? And battered sausages and stuff.
Seafood.
Yeah, and Chinese, isn't there?
I ain't seen a Chinese.
We did last night.
Oh yeah. Mark got a Chinese last night because we got here so late. And there was one just round the corner from where we actually parked up. What did you have? Chicken balls in batter?
Yeah, I shared it with you.
Yeah, and you didn't. You don't share your Chineses not very often
And
anyway.
I shared the chicken fried rice with you and the chips and the prawn toast.
Worked right nice actually, were it? What would you give it a rating of?
6 out of 10, I think. 6.
It weren't good. We just walked through the arcade and you know the penny pushers? Well, they're not penny pushed anymore, they're 2p's, 5p's and 10p's.
Yeah.
6p dropped out.
One dropped out as you walked past and the other one we took 2p's in it further down, wasn't it? So
we put them back in, didn't win. That's why we don't gamble. So Mark's dragged us in the arcade and look what we found. It's the ultimate air hockey game. We've only ever seen this once before, it's hilarious. So he's gone to get some change because we must have a go, he said, so let's see what happens with this. Oh, get that. Oh dear me.
We'll get some battered sausage and chips.
Oh. So we've ended up coming into the Pirates of the Caribbean Traveller's Catch it's called, because Mark's seen doner meat and that's what he wants out of the fish and chip shop.
Nice doner meat with chips. Enjoyable that, wasn't it? Kebab meat and chips and your little fish and chips, your mini fish and chips. It was just like a normal portion.
That was absolutely massive.
Just like a normal portion, wasn't it? That
it's supposed to be a mini fish with chips and peas.
And they gave you two
tubs of peas. Value for money, like I say, it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right, good that, wasn't it? All that were about 12 quid, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable. And that's what we like. If you can do it on the cheap, it's even better.
Good value for money, yeah. Yeah, so we do recommend it for that respect, don't we? People,
I like it here. I like it. Do you know what? Everyone calls it. I really like it. It's
all
clean.
The shops are open, aren't they? Selling. Everywhere's rammed out in a minute. And I know it's going to be a different thing in the winter now. It's heading into summer, but
it's not tacky. There's nothing tacky about it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Everything's well looked after. The food places are really nice. It feels quite newish. It's been here years, hasn't it, Skegness?
Yeah, it's had a lot of money put into it, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, so. Very nice.
Yeah.
So if you're in the area or you just want to come away to a seaside resort, yeah, it's got the Northerners on tour, mark of approval. So just down in the town now, and it's a really nice town, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, loads of bargains.
We've just been in like a bargain bazaar. It's dead cheap, isn't it? We've got a bag full of stuff.
£8 something. We've got some knives and forks at Van Wick, just some cheap ones.
Yeah.
Tipsy Cow, that's a good name for a pub, isn't it? But we just come past a lot of cafes as well, and they're selling Carlin and John Smith's for $2.99 a pint.
Like cafe bars, aren't they?
It's just crackers, so you can get a coffee and a pint. Yeah. But everyone's loving it today, aren't they? Because they're all out up Main Street.
Yeah, it's nice and warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really nice town actually. It's nice to see that all the shops aren't boarded up or got graffiti all over them.
Yeah, there's not many short, is there?
No, not at all. So you don't want to go out and pigeon putt?
No, not crazy.
Crazy golf?
No.
Oh, it looks good.
No, I'm not bothered about that. I've got a full belly now, so.
All right, so you're all right then. It looks well good. Look at it.
big, isn't it?
It's massive.
It's big.
That's what's putting it off, isn't it? You'll be there all day, that's what it is.
Well, it's not that. You're just such a bad loser. So.
I don't think so.
I'll beat you.
Yeah, right. That's why you don't want to play, because I'll end up beating you.
So anyway, we're off back to the van. We're going to head up the road now, aren't we? A few miles up. We're past Butlins. We'll try and show you some of Butlins if we go past it. You're not allowed in unless you're staying there.
What's the town we're going to?
Ingold Mells.
Ingold Mells.
Yeah, and there's like the market and stuff there, so if we get time, we'll have a look around there.
And here we are back at the bus. Might be getting a bit of solar there, Mark. Gentleman in the Carthago that's just gone past beeping shouted, "I love you." Love you too. We didn't catch your name because you were driving, but hi, I thought I'd give you a quick hi.
Make sure you go down to that chip shop where we've just been. Oh, it was belly busting, wasn't it? I didn't eat all my chips, so.
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah. Thanks for giving us a shout out.
So that was Skegness, and like I said earlier, I really like it. Do you?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Completely not what I was expecting at all. I can remember coming, like Mark said, with our daughter when she was very little, and it was nothing like this.
It is improved, isn't it?
Very much so, very much so. And for a bargain weekend away, it even beats Blackpool, and it hurts me to say that because we're from the northwest. Obviously this is on the east coast, but yeah, value for money wise, you can't go wrong.
It's well busy here, isn't it?
It is busy now. It is busy now. It was quiet earlier on, but I think the weather helps. There's people sat out at cafes. And like I said, because there's that many cafes doing the same stuff, they're all in competition. Bless you.
It's down here, doesn't it? The town centre's the other way, isn't it? But
yeah, we're heading towards Ingold Mells now. There's another place there that does a big market, and it's got a big Fantasy Island place. So we won't be going on the rides, but we'll show you guys around. They just don't want us camp motorhomes over here, I don't think, because there's nowhere to go.
You struggle to park up.
Yeah.
It's probably worth coming and booking a campsite, isn't it? There's a few campsites dotted around.
Yeah, there is some, but it's whether you want to pay it. I know that we don't pay it. So this is Ingold Mells. It looks even busier than Skegness, probably because it's more and more family orientated over here. There's more rides, more arcades, and it's more of a fun day out really than a town.
And it's near to Butlins, isn't it? It's only 5 minutes walk from Butlins, whereas Skegness is about an hour's walk. You'd probably have to get the shuttle bus down.
We're trying to find somewhere to park the bus now. Might be a bit harder than we thought. There's nothing on Park for now, so there's no parking anywhere. Well, we're not going to be stopping at Ingold Mells because there's absolutely no parking anywhere.
It's busy, isn't it, anyway? So
it's rammers. So we're going to carry on going up the coast. Well, we've arrived and we've got a belter. £12 a night without electric hookup, £17 a night with electric hookup.
Yeah.
Right on the seafront, massive car park, you get locked in, you've got CCTV. What more do you need?
It's a massive car park. We're right over in the corner here, aren't we?
Yep. Yeah, we've tucked ourselves right over in the corner.
It's right at the end of a promenade, isn't it? So it's good because it's out of the way.
Yeah, and it's the actual road. It's a dead end. It's a turning spot, so there's no need for cars to come driving down here.
And there's probably 12 more motorhomes parked up in here doing the same thing.
Let's go and explore.
And the beauty of it is, you don't have to be off at a set time. It's just depart tomorrow, isn't it? So
yeah.
It's not like a campsite where you're paying £40, £35 a night, and you've got to be off by 10.
No. So let's go and explore the lovely sights of Cleethorpes. Even if you're coming for the day in a car, I think it's quite reasonable, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, all day, yeah.
And like I said, the gates get locked tonight, so no one can come in. There's no reason for anyone to be driving around the car park or doing donuts next to your car.
Locked at 7 o'clock, but you give them keys, aren't you?
Yeah, so we've been given some special keys to get into these gates
now,
here.
The key's £10 deposit, which you get back, don't you, for the...
Yeah, £10 deposit's not too much to ask for, really, is it?
No, so...
Look at that, out onto the seafront. Land?
Yeah.
What land?
Where them ships
Oh yeah,
are.
what is it then?
It's land.
What land though?
And it's called Spurn Head.
I think he'll pick it up on the camera. See the ships?
You might be able to zoom in, but you see the land right over there. And it eventually goes right round to Hull and everything, and the Humber Bridge.
So is this an estuary?
It will be further round, yeah.
Get me.
So, Yeah, and that's Spurn Head right over there. So
there's your do's and your don'ts. No bait digging. What's bait digging?
digging for bait.
Oh, for fishing?
Yeah.
Dogs are banned on the beach from the Good Friday to the 30th of September.
That's pretty standard, isn't it, throughout the UK on beaches? So.
Don't get it, mate, because I think humans are more dirty than dogs. You can pick your dog's waste up, humans just leave the rubbish all over the place. So to say Cleethorpes has been given a bad rap in the past, this looks really nice. Because it's right next door to Grimsby. Well, the word Grimsby doesn't sound great to start with, does it?
Yeah, it's alright if you like fish.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of it comes from Grimsby,
Well, a lot of it comes from... We've just been to Skegness and that was fishy as well, weren't it?
Yeah, well...
I'm quite fascinated to see what it looks like and see if it's as dull and boring as everyone says it is. But up to now, it looks really pleasant, doesn't it?
Not as busy as some other places we've been recently, but...
No, it's quite a way to come into it just for this like seaside town, so all the others are on in a row on the east coast.
Yeah, well, this is northeast Lincolnshire now. This is like the last bit that you've got here in Grimsby, and then that's it, more or less, isn't it?
So this Wetherspoons used to be a picture house, a picture theatre, and I've never seen a Wetherspoons with a roof terrace like that.
That's good, isn't it?
Hey, how good is that?
We were on first floor downstairs, weren't we? And it weren't right good.
It was right boring, but look at this second floor as well. I wonder where the picture theatre came into it, Mark, and you can see it now, can't you? Look at that. And then you go down again. You can actually look at the real ales in there as well, Mark. Look at that. So that was Wetherspoons in Cleethorpes.
We just nipped in had a quick, because we're safely parked, we've had a quick sniff, haven't we?
But what a touch that is. What a beautiful place.
This isn't it, with a bar, roof bar and stuff, and the cheap prices. I mean, we just had a drink each, haven't we? You've had a wine and I've had a lager.
Less than £6.
Yeah.
Can't get that in many places now, can you?
We were paying £5 for lager the other day, weren't we?
Yeah. Mark said to me, what's that? Dobros. But it's pizzas, isn't it?
Yeah, Doe Brothers.
It says in illuminated lights.
Inside, doesn't it?
What's it say?
The slice is right.
I like that.
A bit like from years ago, isn't it? The price is right.
The price is right, Brucey. We're heading back to the bus. It's quite a walk.
This because we're right at the end of North Promenade, aren't we? So
yeah.
It's a bit of a trek.
And that North Promenade, we found out something about it, didn't we? There's something there, some kind of...
Sunken forest, isn't it?
Sunken forest under the sand. They found signs of human excavation.
Something there, haven't we?
Weird. We'll have to have a look at that. But the sand is very soft, it isn't very dangerous to walk on.
Muddy, isn't it?
Yeah. You just don't know when you're going to park up, what you're going to find. Good morning.
Good morning.
Car park. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's alright. We just spoke to another person who stayed overnight, a gentleman. We didn't get your name, but he said it was alright. We did get some noise, didn't we, boy racers?
There is, not on the car park, it's on the main road. I don't know whether it's a Saturday night situation, we don't know, but there's adjacent to the car park we're stopping on, there's a long promenade, and it stops and turns round right outside the car park. Seemed to be like some kind of peacock thing going on last night with the boys in this town, because they were all driving down with these cars, low bass, big exhausts, popping and banging. Went on till about 11:30.
12 o'clock, something like midnight, yeah.
And then that finished, and then I don't know what time you got up and went outside.
With nothing on.
No, he did have something on.
About 12, 1 o'clock, when it was like, because the other side of it is like a train line, and it's quite busy during the day, even though there's nothing much gone past today yet. There were yesterday, and like but midnight, the train come in and they'd gone into like a station or nearby, and it just left the engine running. Just ticking over, woo, woo, woo,
but it was like, very loud. It was like vibrating in here, weren't it?
Like a low resonating, noise, and it's like someone with I can't explain, like a generator was muffled, and it was as loud inside as it was when I went outside. It was one of them sort of noises. So
I must have just passed out at that stage because I can't remember it finishing, but then we had another train at about 6:30 this morning. So it's not mega, but if you've got ears like me and you pick up everything and you're a light sleeper, it might not be for you.
Like the cases, you come again, you'll be nothing like if you come during the week or something.
I think during the week it'd be a lot quieter, wouldn't it? But in a perfect spot for what you need it for. But we just thought we would let you know if you ever want to use this. So if you ever do stay at this car park, this park up, don't decide to do the walk from Cleethorpes to Grimsby on the front, because it's that far and that far again.
Yeah, it's miles.
Thankfully we came on scooters. It's absolutely dead, and we know why now, because you can't get any further. They've put massive fences up with gates, so it just comes to a dead end. Well, it's turned cold outside, so we've just nipped into this beautiful cafe, and it's nice, isn't it?
Two fat seagulls.
Two fat seagulls. Quite a good name, that, isn't it? Mark's on a large breakfast. I'm on a small breakfast. Nice cappuccino to get us warm. Well, you're on pop, aren't you?
As always. And we'll show you the food when it comes.
Yeah. I got it wrong. He got a regular breakfast instead of the large.
But you've had my mushrooms, haven't you?
I've got a small and had his mushrooms. But you've gone for the fried bread. Yuck.
There we go, let's get sorted.
So after a bit of toing and froing trying to find the main town in Cleethorpes, we've found that it's not very big.
I don't think it is it?
No, it looks like
the
a main street with some shops on it. You just missed that pigeon poo then by about 2 seconds. Right. Pigeons just pooed right next to him. And we'll come across this shop here, and they're actually selling scooters. You don't see many for sale these days, do you?
Yeah, quite cheap them, aren't they?
But it's actually in a vape shop of all places. Yeah, $299 they are.
Yeah, cheap enough now, aren't they?
Because people are always asking us where you can buy them, but I wouldn't have said a vape shop.
You can buy them in Cleethorpes. There's a yellow one at the back and all.
Yeah. So we're just going to have a look up and down this side street, but I don't think it's going to take us very long. But yeah, we're going to show you what we can see up and down here. If we can't find a lot, we're going to head back to the van because we've got a bit of travelling to do today, haven't we?
Yeah.
We need to get sorted. Thanks to all the new subscribers we've had over the last few weeks. It really does help us when you hit subscribe. If you give us a thumbs up, and always leave us a comment. I do reply to all your comments, so if you've got something you want us to know, or any questions you want asking regarding our van, where we go, anything like that, we do get back to you. So yeah, for now, we'll love you and leave you, and we will catch you on the next one.